Hello viewers and welcome to Minecraft Movies. As you can see, many developments going on in the town. Built some buildings and stuff for all these test certificates to hang around in. But at the centrepiece, of course, is the cinema. Haven't done too much work inside apart from putting a few seating... Alright mate, how's it going? Put a few seats in there and stuff like that, so I'll show you that a little bit later. Today we're going to talk about the Oscar nominations and some of the things I agreed and disagreed with. Mostly disagreed, got to be totally honest, but first of all I suppose I should mention the films that did well. Obviously Life of Pi and the main winner I suppose was Lincoln with 12 nominations, including nominations in all the major categories, with obviously Best Actor for Daniel Day-Lewis, Best Film, Best Director for Spielberg, all those sort of things which we were kind of expecting anyway. But yeah, that happened today. So there's a couple of major disappointments which I want to talk about as I come into the main theatre here. So we've got a new little entrance way. Very nice. I think he likes it. Or me. That's a bit weird. Ugh. We'll come into screen one and talk about some of the main disappointments of the Oscar nominations, which kind of annoyed me. So there's a new seating thing we've got in here. Of course, obviously, a couple of disappointments for the Brits. First of all, Skyfall, which got some nominations, mainly in the technical awards, but was snubbed for Best Picture. And some people also thought Daniel Craig should get a Best Actor nomination. I actually disagree with that a little bit, but I think Judi Dench was a surefire sort of hit at the supporting actress nomination, because I thought she was brilliant. She's probably one of my favourite people in the film. Also, some people think that the guy who played the villain, God, I can't remember his name now, but Silver, that was it. Silver from... Obviously that's not his real name, but, you know, the guy who played him should have got a nomination for Best Supporting Actor as well. I know he got a BAFTA nomination. But, yeah, that's really disappointing. And another big film which I was really angry about not getting any nominations at all was The Dark Knight Rises, where, you know, it's kind of strange because a lot of people sort of thought that perhaps because it was the last of a trilogy, you know, like how Lord of the Rings Return of the King, even though that was the weakest out of the trilogy, that got the most nominations out of the three and also won Best Picture, I believe. Well, it won pretty much every award it was nominated for. But unfortunately, The Dark Knight Rises got nothing. Not even in some of the categories where you'd think that, you know, it definitely deserved it. Best cinematography for Wally Pfister should have been a definite. He's always been a great sort of cinematographer, and especially with the pioneering use of, you know, the IMAX camera this time, you know, it taking up the vast majority of the film. And even in a technical, you know, awards which, you know, usually are a given. I mean, Best Visual Effects. Alright, Creeper, how's it going? It won nothing. Sorry, it wasn't nominated, which is absolutely unbelievable. Was not nominated for the Best Visual Effects. Nothing in sound. None of that. And I don't know if you remember The Dark Knight Rises, but it had some pretty good visuals that I'll show you now, actually, just in case you'd forgotten.
Trap, pull everyone out! Bane has been pouring concrete laced with explosives.
Where?
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight?
There's a ring around the tunnels. They're gonna blow it and trap the cops underground.
Whose broad stripes
Pull 'em out.
and bright
Pull him out, now!
Through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof
That's a lovely, lovely voice.
that our flag was still there. Oh, see does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Let the games begin.
So that was the great scene in the stadium where Bane manages to start his plot of mass destruction, as this creeper is also hoping to do, so I have to get rid of him. Fucking hell, I thought I was going to blow up. But yeah, majorly disappointed with, you know, the snub for Chris Nolan and obviously Skyfall missing out in the major categories. Especially if you go through some of the other issues, I guess, with the Oscars. I do think it's one of those ceremonies where it's industry people sort of just patting themselves on the back, but if it's like if you're not mates with certain people, you won't get nominated. And I get the impression that Chris Nolan hasn't perhaps endeared himself to the voters in the way that someone like Spielberg has. Because I suppose it's similar in the way that, you know, Martin Scorsese made so many great films that he had such trouble getting any winning anything at that ceremony. So, bit of a disappointment. But I don't know. It's just the way it goes. There's always been kind of strange things happening in these award ceremonies. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Anyway, hopefully we'll have a review of Gangster Squad coming up. I think Pete's going to get involved in that from Boden Movies. But if you've got any suggestions, or if you want a certain film being reviewed and put up on the big screen here, then just let me know in the comment section. Of course, make sure you subscribe as well. And as ever, we should have some more footage on the channel very soon, so thanks for watching.